That's a real shame. Excellent start. Bodied by... I was definitely out of the way of that. I'm not sure I agree. I think the only thing I feel about the game's aesthetics is that I feel like some of the character textures are a little bit bland. There's a lot of detail that's kind of built into their like actual artwork, and I feel like the character models don't always fully encapsulate the detail that's in a character design. So far, that's the only kind of like slight critique I have of the aesthetics of it. Cheers, Jess. I We go check on the dog. Dog is fine. Man, I got another 644. My second ever 644. And I just had a terrible Osric.
俺に化け物の力をくれるっていうわけか。このコテで腕が引きちぎれるまで戦えって。
I mean, how much time does it save, really, you know? An hour? 30 minutes? I don't think it's that big a game. Download sizes. That was the fastest I have ever done that. They didn't really relent in their attacks. That might be a 643. That was very fast. Omaera. Speaking of, current top 100 best-selling games in Japan. Mansing Saga remake is #1. Japan know what's up. Japan absolutely know what's up. I love the Saga games, man. Like, I'm not what I would describe as a Saga sicko, you know? Someone who knows everything about Saga and like can just like make every single Saga game their bitch. I'm not like that. I just really enjoy it. I'm very bad at them, but I really enjoy them. I've completed RS2 and 3. Well, I've completed RS2 once. Completed RS3 twice. But I'm so shit at them. Really hard games. Not sure whether you're using Starlink. I guess that's an ISP. All day to download. That's a slow download speed. Like I have up to 60 down and 20 up. I don't always get that. I have. That's what my package. I've been wanting to change provider, but if I was to change provider, there's like a local one that's like really, really good. If I was to ever move house or move out of this town, which isn't an impossibility. I like where I live. I like the house. I want to be here for a few more years, but yo, Ty 2358. Thank you for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. How's it going, Ty? How's it going, Gremlin? Welcome in. Have I been enjoying the Onimusha again? Yeah. I mean, I've always loved it. It's just I've been playing it a lot more recently. And I basically, for October, I was like, what do I do in spooky month? Right? And I just thought this is the closest thing I've got to a spooky game. Sure, Shadow Hearts is like a gothic horror RPG, but it's not like, I don't know, this feels like a bit... but then I just thought, you know, I wanted to get the sub 1 in-game time. Always wanted it. And then I just basically went, you know what, I'm good enough. I'm going to get the sub 1 RTA. So I've only been grinding it again since the beginning of October. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's taken a bit longer than I thought to get the sub 1 RTA. To be fair, I haven't streamed every single day. I've probably done about... This is probably day 8. Day 7 or 8 of me playing Onimusha. If that. Maybe it's been a bit more, I can't remember. Have a look at my video history, I don't know. Or my past broadcast. I haven't counted it, but... How was your CV2 glitchless? Yeah, I've had a couple of runs that were like... Well, I had 2 world record pace runs that I lost, and 1 sub 1 pace that was... This PB lost 30 seconds to the final boss fight, because I played poorly. So I should have a sub 1 by now. I could even have record by now, but... You know. I mean, there's a part of me that wants to go for world record even when I get the sub 1, because it's not impossible. Unfortunate. I almost had it perfect there, but I lost a bunch of time. So, I don't know. I should be in the red after this, but it's okay. Like, a 9:15 is amazing. A 9:15 trapped is amazing, so I don't need to be ahead of it. Like, being ahead of it is just even better, but I don't need it. You know? Bit of a shame, like the blue skulls went well, but then I kind of got caught out. Early on the up on. I wouldn't say recently. I mean, the record has been 59:33 for a long time, maybe like 3 years, I think. Have a look on speedrun.com, I don't remember. No, it's just, the thing is, how do I put this as frankly as possible? Hinge and Yorishiro are very far ahead of the rest of the community. They're about the closest time to them is 3 minutes behind them. Well, not anymore. Mine is now the fastest. But before I got back into the game, they were 3 minutes clear of anyone else, or the only 2 to have a sub 1 RTA. And I guess none of the other runners have really pursued those strats in earnest. You know? Because all the runners who play all the Oni games, if you look at some of the times, you know, the fourth, fifth, sixth place time. They're really good runners, and they can definitely do it, but I just don't think they've ever earnestly gone to like really grind out this game. So I just think it's one of those ones where the game's been really good for a while, but just Hinge and BOWIEtheHERO did it, and no one really kind of chased it. So I guess that's why it's felt a little bit stale in the leaderboard, like not anyone doing much. But you know, recently Dan's been doing some runs. Dan the Enigma, he's been slowly getting better. You know, he was looking to kind of get third place from BOWIEtheHERO before I started running again. And seeing Dan get better at the game was obviously a big, I would say, is also a bit of an inspiration for me to to get back into it. Because like before I started in October, I was like 25th on the lead because I never updated my time to the HD remaster because I just kept my PS2 timer, which is about 15 minutes slower. The game is on, well, 10 minutes slower PS2. The HD remaster movement has allowed for even more time save, but it's PS2 could be fast. Yeah, I feel like nothing's really changed in the game. Really, it's just a lot of like tiny optimizations that came from the HD remaster. I just feel like some of the runners haven't like really properly gone grinding, you know. I know that a bunch of the runners, like Loner, for example, he runs all 4 Oni games, so like. He hasn't really got the time to like spend on one game to really like hash it out. You know? I think he also focuses on 3. I think 3 is his Oni game. I think he picked this one up as like I want to run the whole series. But I know that Loner definitely can get a sub 1. It's just whether or not he wants to. That's up to him. It's one of those things where I'm sitting here being like, if I can do it, anyone on that board can do it. I don't think I'm special. The biggest thing... the biggest thing in terms of like the community for Onimusha and what they're running is Dawn of Dreams had a big update. Big update. The average, I was speaking with BOWIEtheHERO yesterday about it actually on stream. The average run time for a Dawn of Dreams run was 2 hours and 3 minutes, and a big like thing happened, and they managed to get it consistently under 1 hour 56, which is an amazing change. So 7 minutes of like a sudden time save. That's the only big thing that's really happened to Oni in the Oni series in the last kind of like year, I'd say. But that is a big find and a big thing. Get this done, please. Okay, I stifled it. Ooh. Yeah, like it's really cool just to see the run. Like when the PS2 version was out, there was only like 3 or 4 runners. There was myself, Joshka's, Hinge came along, and then there was a couple of others. But then when the HD remaster came out, the community for Onimusha 1 just expanded. We have like, again, there's like 25, 26 times on the board now, which is really lovely. But yeah, I think the thing is like for me, I grinded it a lot on PS2, and a lot of people came into the game just for the HD remaster. So I want to go down first, not up, so I can get that thing down and then move the other thing up. Yeah, a lot of people came in for the HD remaster, right? So when they're learning the run on the HD remaster, and learning the straps on that, it can sometimes feel harder to like. I guess it's hard to express. It's not that it's harder to improve, but like I did a lot of my grinding on the original PS2 version, so a lot of my learning this run is just adapting from the PS2 version that I already know, right? It's just adaptation from that. It's less having to learn it, and so it's been a lot easier for me to pick up this run. And yeah, in the last like month, go from, you know, I actually had a 104 time, you know, to here, because I did a lot of my grinding already. I already know how this game works and all of the, like, the ins and outs and the intricacies of the game I already understand. So I just had to adapt my execution game. Whereas a lot of people are trying to learn the intricacies, learn the inputs, learn the execution from the ground up. Well, I mean, I'm playing it on the PS5, so I'm playing with the PS5 controller, and the PS2 controller is fine. I still use tank controls as well. Tank controls are amazing in this game, and I only use control stick for very particular screens. I think it's probably 60-40 tank controls for me.
信長公が玄馬の力を借りて天下を取ろうとしているのはもうご存知でしょう。無駄な努力はやめた方が良いですぞ。
ふざけるなそれで罪もない大勢の人間を玄馬の餌として地底に送り込むのか。
そうだ、この世は弱肉強食、農民は侍に従い、人間は玄馬に従うしかない。
てめえ。
あと一刻も経たぬうちに暗黒儀式が行われる。雪姫のドクロに生き血を満たし、信長公が一気に飲み干せば、斎藤家との戦は我が織田勢の勝利間違いなし。やった。またお会いしましょう、様之助殿。
Damn it. Bad R1 press from me. Really good souls though. I honestly could have just skipped those souls actually and saved some time. Cheers, TriStar. Okay, fight. I'm gonna lose a bit of time, but I shouldn't be like behind. I don't think I'm in the red. Might be. It was good. I think it was a 3:27 was my PB, so I'm gonna lose like 3 seconds. Four seconds.
もう大丈夫だ、夢丸。何も心配することはないぞ。心配するな。雪姫は必ず助け出す。楓、雪姫がどうしてこの子を可愛がっていたかわかるか？戦国大名の姫として生まれ、政略結婚の道具として育てられた雪姫には自由なんて一つもなかった。だから弱いものを見ると自分と同じように思え、放っておけなかったんだ。今の世は強いものだけに結ばれやがって。
Right, so big things I gotta know. Remember that I don't really get attached to a run until after Kaede Part 1. I need to make sure I get the Isen and I'm not that far behind. And then after that, I've got the big section of Great Bow, and then it's from there on out, it's not too much to think about. It's pretty done. I just got to try and stay within shooting distance so that my Fortinbras fight can save the 30 seconds if that's possible, and get me that sub 1. 30 seconds I lost to my final boss, yes. There's basically two patterns, right? I use an item to replenish majority of my magic, but you need one small blue soul drop, and you either get it in the first half before or after the soul drop. I didn't get it early, so I had to do late pickup. And I forgot that I was doing late pickup, and then I set up for something else, and then I lost damage. That's why I lost 30 seconds. Because the way the final boss fight works is that you have to attack him. He's basically standing up, and then you have to attack him, and then he falls down, and then you want to hit his head, and that does the actual damage to him. You don't actually deal damage to him by hitting his body. You only deal damage to him by hitting his head. But there was one thing where I knocked him down, and then didn't get any damage on his head because I missed what I was trying to do. And so I had another phase of trying to bring him down, and because I was out of magic, I basically wasted loads of time. I had to get an entire magic cast across the board, and it just like fucked up my entire play. That was really good. That might be a gold split, actually. There's a chance for this to be a sub 30 captured.
今頃はあのくのいちも。
様之助、何か分かった？何するんだ！離せ！離せ！
So, again, this is amazing start, honestly. The first half of this run has been amazing. But it all comes down to Kaede Part 1, really. Like, for world record. You don't need it for sub 1, but world record requires it. That is the Kaede Isen. The final boss of her first section can be one-shot if you get the critical hit on it. But it requires very precise positioning, timing, angle, everything. And RNG. I have no time to save here because my PB golded this, or basically gold. It wasn't actually a gold, but it was like it was a third decimal place difference. So I basically golded it, which means that I'm going to lose time as long as I'm not more than 15 seconds in the red. I've got like 22 seconds to play with here. Really. That's not good. It's not good. But like, I can still sub 1 with that, you know. Shit. Get out of my way, dude. What the hell? I've never had that happen. That's major time loss, but he never is in the way. I don't know what happened there. Well then. It's putting even more pressure on my Isen to be early. Fortunate, but you know that's a very weird situation. I don't know quite why he was in that position, but I couldn't run past him, and if he had grabbed me, it would have been even worse. So I had to move. How was that? Very awkward. Not been a good Kaede 1 so far. I've lost like, I want to say 4 or 5 seconds already. Fuck. Open the menu. Nice time loss. So I'll tell you how bad it is. I normally speak or check the gate at 4:41. That's 4:49. So I've lost 8 seconds already even before I get to doing the fight. If I do the fight first try, I'll be +1.
あなた、楓さんね。様之助が昔手紙に書いてきたことがあるの。楓という忍びと一緒に旅をしているって。もしやあなた様は。私も様之助と一緒にあちこち旅をしてみたい。雪姫様。楓さん、あなたが羨ましい。きっとできます。楓さん、お願い。私のことはもういいから、様之助と一緒に早くここから逃げて。諦めてはいけないわ。あなたを必ず自由にします。
それはどうかな。
化け物。
お前はここで死んでおけ。
雪姫様、雪姫様、雪姫様。
Excellent. That's going to be minimal time loss then. Fantastic. I'm going to be in the red, as I said, by like +1. +0. Okay. Completely fine. It's a real shame, but it was just a bad segment. I did the most important thing with the most time loss available to it, which is a shame because it would have been amazing to be like a 36 3x. Amazing. But this is basically on pace with what I did going into the second half, so this is looking really nice. That's how quick it can be. I just got unlucky last time. Like, I think I'm getting better at getting the timing right to stop him turning and to stop him knocking around. So I think I have this set up down now. We'll see. Good fight. This is where we have the big time save as well. 17 seconds here. You can skip those cutscenes.
Samanosuke, これは。何か方法があるはずだわ。手分けして探しましょう。
Sure. How much is that? That was almost 2,000, wasn't it? It was like 1,008. You know what? I don't think we need this. I don't think we need 2 anyway. Yeah, even if you have less orbs at that point. I had 15,000 there. I don't normally have 15,000. Even if you don't have 15,000, if that's almost... I've got 16,900 or something. I don't think we ever need the second blue skull there. I think we can always need one. Top up on the 3 souls that are over here. Be quicker. You don't have to watch the animation of magic again. Quicker, it's like safer to do magic in that screen. I'm just going to tell you now, this is fucking fast. Don't think it's a gold split, but... It's as close as damn it. Is a gold split. It is doable. I just gotta be good. To be honest, it all comes down to these last 3 bosses. Hecuba, if it goes poorly, it will be slow, and then Marcellus 2 will also be slow. And then I just gotta not choke on the final boss. Like, the thing is, Marcellus 2 is a really hard fight to get, like, really good. Bit of a bastard, sadly. Just give me a blue soul drop, Hecuba, please. 1 blue soul. 1 blue soul. All it needs to be. You can give me anything else you want, but just give me 1 blue soul.
可愛い夢丸が目の前で殺されたら雪姫の悲しみと絶望は極地に達する。それにより生贄の血は旨みを増し、それを飲む信長の力も強くなるという寸法。
そのために2人を許せ。
さあ、私の愛しい子供たちがそこにいる人間を食べておしまい。
There it is. Okay. I missed 1 arrow, so I'm going to have 13 to put into Marcellus 2.
楓。しっかりしろ、楓。楓、ここでゆっくり休んでいるんだ。待っていろ、雪姫、夢丸。 今助けに行くからな。
Bum, 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 bum.
Here's
Yell's Wreck.
またてめえか。突っ込んでろ。
Gotta focus on the game now from here on out.
なんだと人間の分際でこのギルデンスタン様をバカにするとはないならば私の作り出した最高傑作と戦ってみろマーセラス行けマーセラスつけ上がった虫けらを叩き潰せ
行けいべニマル
サマノスケお兄ちゃん
我は現場の
やめろ
お姉ちゃん
たとえこの身が滅びようとお前だけは必ず倒す
Damn it. Lost a little bit of time, but it's okay. I'm the best in the world, dude! Oh! Oh, dude, yeah! What a run! There's the run. Oh, there we go. Now the hands are going. I'm so glad I didn't choke it. I've had too many runs die, but my hands are starting to go. But that is an unbelievable run. The only error was Kaede. Just like a bad Kaede section. Everything else was absolutely immaculate. Okay, right. What does this mean? I started running this game in 2015. And Joshka's was the world record holder. I got the world record from Joshka's in 2016. Later that year, I went on to do a run at GDQ. I was still a record holder. At that point, Hinge came out of the woodwork and beat me on the PS2 to get the first ever sub 1 in-game time ever in Onimusha 1. And since that time, I have never been able to beat Hinge. What was the time? Yeah, it was 55. It was a 50. It was never going to be a 54. It was never going to be a 54. I'm done, dude. I don't need to push for the 58. I mean, sure. 36 seconds between my gold and my PB. Oh man, the grind is done. Was that my first run of the day? No. I did a couple of resets. I mean, honestly, nothing went wrong. I had a perfect Ryzan, like a gold Ryzan. In Rio, I lost time on my gold, but it was fine. Trapped went excellently. I lost a bit of time to Marcellus. Captured was a gold. That's the only error I made, was getting hit by the long arm demon and then not getting past him and then having a little bit of a tricky Kaede section. Other than that, Stylado saved time, gold great bow, even Kaede, even with my gold on Hecuba, even with my gold on Marcellus, basically even with my gold on Fortinbras. That is the run.